let them hate them, let the money pile up. And we can go upside the...
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. In his spot on the visiting sideline, that's Lions head coach Dan Campbell. This guy's hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Packers. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. As this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
A pickup of 17, and that is good for a Detroit first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to be down here, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his back complete. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Complete to number 24. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Cut at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Lions. First down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down. James. Can't reach the end zone. He is stopped, and we've got a penalty flag down as well.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Butker with the extra point. The Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. And it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Thrown on first down, Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing again. Love. That's caught for the first. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now for the first time, we give to the former Indiana Hoosier. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Back to the line they come, second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the Lions.
To the air with Love. Dialing for receiver screen. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Throwing his Love on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Go quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. Here's the throw. Means on the catch. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. They go play action on first down. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, looking for options.
At the 44-yard line.
Throw left side, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
And the Lions.
Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Motion a receiver left. They are throwing it again. Pass taken in by St. Brown. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 35. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
To his back it goes, Jordan James. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions pull that in front further. 13-zip. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Running from the pistol, it's right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action. Love. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up second down. Takes the handoff, now Love. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Love out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stops. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking underneath here, it's James. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Play fake, it's Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Now Love on the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got it complete to Reed. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So first down from the 41. From the pistol, here's Love. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Love now, off the play action. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Loves to throw again. Cut out left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Shoves him off. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Love using the legs here. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back for their first points in this game. Jordan Love, the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
The Lions offense returning to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They give it to him again. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6. And the Lions 1st down.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
A 35-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Here's a give for right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Jump off caught by his back.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Love using the legs here. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On his own read, here's Wright. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, they need 7. Shotgun now for Love. As a man, it's Brooks. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The 4-yard line.
Love from the gun. Kish is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Right. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Throwing, it's Love. He's got a screen to the running back. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, is caught by the back. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, it's important.
This makes it up to the 25. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. throw here on first. He's got it downfield near the edge. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's week.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Right, running out of the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds a man, right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air now on first and 10. He's running with it. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Running for the marker on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. They give to James on his own lead. Has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down,
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks are to come by in this league.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out now runs the Packer offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love out of the shotgun. That's complete to Reed out left. He takes this out to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once more, it's Love. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Packers 1st down.
From the pistol, here's Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting Peter in the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it 17-all.
17.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. This drive drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Casey, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought down by Savon Rebel.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quick throw is caught. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Ryan.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Screen play here for James. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Time's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Taken down behind.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Buckert with the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
Running behind center with Wright. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
To number 89.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up
Play action. Love.
at the 36-yard line.
Got for big yards on the right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. This is Wright running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The tackle made.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, it's Love. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. There's a dive up the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll go play action. Finds a man, right side. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45.
22 yards.
And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jordan James. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Another carry for him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down.
And goal at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Love now, off the play action. And this one's incomplete, too low as it skips off the ground.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Even 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the 1st. First down from the 41. To the air with Love. Cut out left. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now give left side. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Out to his wideout. It's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds him on the slant. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and
the pack gets home. They drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
That's a gain of 4.
Back to throw it. Green play here for James. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
It's 4th down.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He ran from the gun with Wright, and he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 29-yard line.
Right again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Number 14, St. Brown. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw it. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
First down, Lions.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd
Back to throw.
and 12 at the 38-yard line.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now to throw. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in right side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in 2nd. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. James. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions. Harrison Butker on for the point.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 32-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 39.
And he stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he is to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Green Bay.